Luton traffic, Wizzair 8 November Whiskey is about to come establish 40 hours, approach runway 25, 20 nautical miles out, Luton.
Good evening everybody and welcome to Philbert Flies. We're back in P3D this evening and we are flying Wizzair UK 2043. That's our call sign. We've got a completely different call sign to the actual flight number. Can't remember what the flight number was, but anyway, we're flying that from here in Luton to Belgrade Nikola Tesla Airport in Serbia. And we're taking the A321 with the new sharklets for its very first spin. I've never flown this plane before. I've taxied it around, I've taken it off, but I've never actually landed it. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice, I think, and I'm quite excited about the whole thing. Big thanks to Ben, who helped me this morning sort out my horrible looking P3D and has made it look significantly less horrible. So very exciting, very exciting. Welcome Ben, welcome Ben. Talk of the devil. We've got a few people flying with us today. I know Ben's flying with us and Simon is flying with us. He's flying with Tolis in X-Plane. I think that's it so far, but you never know. Other people might turn up, so an especially warm welcome to the pair of you. Hello Rodrigo, hello Tommy, and hello Mark. Welcome to all of you. Are you flying? You're on stand 8. There we are. Mark's flying as well. Oh, there he is in his EasyJet. Awesome. So there are 4 of us then. Perfect number. Perfect number. Do you like Luton, Caffel? I'm pleased. I have to say, this is the same scenery. This is the UK 2000 scenery that I reviewed for MSFS. And I think it looks better in P3D. Now, I don't know if that's just because everyone has lower expectations of P3D sceneries or if it is actually somehow better. But anyway, I'm quite impressed by it. Dougal F. How long is the flight? It's about 2 hours, 10 minutes, something like that. Oh no, my FS2 crew isn't working. Why isn't my FS2 crew working? It was earlier.
Luton traffic, Wizzair 8 November Whiskey on a 7 mile final, runway 25, Luton.
View. Oh well, we can always fly it without a first officer for once, I suppose. Yeah, we can do that. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. But I can't really fiddle around with panel settings and all that sort of thing on stream. So yeah, we'll fly at single pilot tonight. Hello, Dimitris. Luton's a very lovely airport. Yeah, I quite like it. It was the first airport I flew from ever on my own. Hello, Mark. Just stopped in to say hi. Okay, welcome. Thank you for popping by. How do I find the graphics compared with FS 2020? Well, they are not as good. It doesn't look as pretty. But it's not too bad considering, I don't think, considering it's really a 20-year-old sim. Right, gosh, right, let's move up to the overhead panel then and do some things myself that I'm used to the first officer doing for me. So we'll turn on the fuel pumps and we will start the APU, I think, now, because it's not particularly nice here today. We want to get some air conditioning going before the passengers board. And we'll turn on, we won't turn on the seatbelt sign yet, but we will turn on the no smoking sign. And the reason for that is that we haven't refueled yet, so we'll get that underway. We're going to align the ADs like that. And we're going to make sure the nav and logo lights are on, which they are. And that's how they are by default in the turnaround state. What have I done there? Got GeForce experience. I don't want that. Sub-Zero Constrictors, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to Philbert Flies. Will I reach 100,000 subs? I don't know. You went to Luton some years ago. Very, very crowded. Oh, Stansted is... I hate Stansted. I'd rather fly from Luton than Stansted, I think. Yeah, I know. It's like flying an MSFS, Ben, this. Having to do everything by yourself. Even then. I've got some help from the co-pilot. It's very, very gloomy in here. So what I'm going to do is turn on the dome light to dim so that we get a little bit of a better look at the cockpit, etc. Right, so now we're going to go down to the MCDU. We're going to start by setting up the ATSU. So we're going to go to our init page and we're going to put in the details of our flight. In fact, it's already done it. I don't know how it's done that. I don't know how it knows. Some kind of magic has happened. Anyway, we'll do our init data request and that will populate the rest of this, hopefully. And it has. There we are. 2 hours 12 minutes for anyone who is wondering. So initialization received. Very nice. Now we're going to go back to the AOC menu and do the OFP data page. And we're going to change our STD. We want to be departing at 1830 Zulu. Sorry, 0630 Zulu in the sim, because we are flying this flight as it really flies, so 7:30 AM departure local time. And we're going to choose GSX refueling, and we're going to press send, and then GSX is going to send us a fuel truck, which is going to be refueling our aircraft for us, which is very nice. We'll choose Wizzair for the handling operator. We'll go back to the AOC menu, and then we will go to... We won't go to anything, I don't think. We'll check our received messages, but we don't have to do that here. We can do it over here on the EFB. Go to the ACAST page.
And Luton traffic is 8 November Whiskey vacating.
Got our slot notification,
stand.
and we've got our load sheet. So zero fuel weight should be 69 tons. Takeoff weight 79.5 tons, etc., etc. So we're carrying 190 passengers today. These are our trim settings that we'll put in a little bit. So that's all good. That's all good. I'm very well, thank you, Rodrigo. How are you? 1 minute exactly. Well, we need to get past 100,000 subs to get to 1 million subs for the face reveal. Exactly, or £1 million. Yes, yes. And if anyone does want to get us closer to that £1 million face reveal target, then you can, of course, donate via super chat or at streamlabs.com/philbertflies. 28 co-pilots, not bad, not bad. All right, let's have a quick look outside. Fuel trucks arrived, which I really like. I really like the fact that you can just tell the plane how much fuel you want, and it'll come and be loaded. That's incredible, right? And that's why I cannot. One of the many reasons why I cannot wait for GSX to come to MSFS. Are you on VATSIM, Jenny? Hello, Kami. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Okay, so now we've got our load sheet. We can actually, I think we have to accept it in here. Yeah, I think we do. Haven't found a way of doing it on the EFB, so accept that. And then we go back to the MCDU proper, or the FMGC, and we'll start setting that up exactly as we do in MSFS. So our nav database, oops, isn't it the 20th today? I think it is, but SimBrief told me I had an up-to-date nav database. Never mind, I'm sure nothing much will have changed. Oh, not from VATSIM. It's not on VATSIM, no. Hello, Maria. You're from Belgrade. Oh, really? Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So, we are initially going to go to our init A page. We're going to press init request. Because although it appears to have input some stuff, I'm not convinced it will have done. Cost index 16, yeah, that works for me. We'll clear the GPS primary notice, clear that, clear that. Now we'll go over to the flight plan, and we need to set all this up. So, our route today should take us off runway 25 at Luton, I believe.
And Luton traffic with 14 Romeo establishing now ILS runway 25.
This is another very cool feature of the FB, of course, that you can load up Navigraph on it, as well as your SimBrief flight plan, and anything else you might want to do. So this is our departure, this is our SID, and indeed we want runway 25 and the match 3 Bravo SID, so we can put that in down here. EGGW departure, 25, match 3 Bravo SID, insert. That all looks good, and we may as well put in our expected arrival. No, actually, let's not bother. Let's not bother. We've got loads of time in the air to sort all that out. If the boarding takes a long time, then maybe we will. Maybe we will. So now we've got the fuel underway, we can go back to that AOC menu, and we can get our passengers loaded. So in here, if you go to boarding and request, then you can set a time for it to start, or you can just do board now. And I'm kind of happy to start the boarding now. I think we're about 25 minutes off departure, I think, something like that. Yeah, a bit less even. So that's that done. And you can do catering and all kinds of other gubbins as well, should you want to. It is the 20th. Yeah, it is the 20th. Without GSX, you're not willing to fly to airport. Really? Really? That's fair enough, Kaffel. I can see why. I can see why it just kind of does end without anything believable happening, doesn't it, if you're just parking on a remote stand. Anyway, now we've requested boarding. You'll notice the stairs moving up to the aircraft doors. Goodness only knows how we managed to get in there without the stairs, but Maybe we used a rope or something. I don't know. Right, so we've done that. Now what we can do is go to our init B page. And we can input our zero fuel weight and our zero fuel weight center of gravity. Now, like MSFS, you can just do that automatically, but it will import the weight from the flight plan rather than, sorry, from the aircraft rather than from the flight plan. So, if we go back to our menu in here and go to, that's the wrong button I think, but anyway, it's done it. And go to our ACAS, then we can get our accurate figures from the load sheet. So zero fuel weight is going to be 69010, so 69 tons. And the zero fuel weight center of gravity is going to be... No, it doesn't want to scroll it up. That's weird. It did before, right? Ah, there we are. Okay, it's sort of did. Yeah, it's just a bit jerky. So, Mach zero fuel weight 26.4. So we can put that in there. 26.4. Idiot. 69/26.4. And our block fuel is going to be somewhere on here.
You're on Luton traffic, runway 25 is now clear, taxi to the gate.
It's got takeoff fuel, takeoff weight, landing weight.
Luton traffic, EG293, pop back track.
Why can't I see our fuel? It's strange, isn't it? Prepared by Jeff and Terry. Maybe I should give them a ring. They've got a number there. Curious. Not to worry, because what we can do is we can actually go to have a look at our flight plan in SimBrief, I think. I'm still not overly familiar with this, but I think if we go there... OFP, there we are. The 321 next to you. Thank you for the £3.21 donation. Thank you very much indeed. I don't know who that is. You were born inside. Yeah. Company's too cheap to pay for a hotel room. Yeah. Dear. And nice to see you, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. You've got your revision to do. Good luck, Kai. Don't know why, but your eyes... A321s are super long like a 757, but in reality they are like a cockpit. Yes, they do. They have a similar, more similar shape to a 757. But yeah, that wasn't you though, Ben, was it? I don't think. There might be an A320. Maybe it's Simon. He's flying the Tolis A321. I'm so confused. I've got A321s either side of me. I don't know who's who. I don't know why neither of them have liveries. But anyway. Whoever it was, thank you very much indeed. Hello, Anish. Welcome to the stream. I often do, Manu. I often do. Right, where's me blooming fuel? So, block fuel should be 10.6 tons. Alleluia, I finally found it. 10.6. And that'll be what the fuel truck is loading at the moment. Now what I'm going to do, I think it was a very quick boarding because I hadn't put these figures in yet. So I'm just going to request boarding again, if I can. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. As I say, first time in this plane.
First, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing.
Okay, so we've done init A.
Once you've safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat.
We've done init B.
To help us ensure a prompt
so now we really need to
departure,
calculate our takeoff speeds. So we can do that again in here, if I remember rightly.
As we are currently
they did donate £3.21, yeah.
Remains unfastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Yes, this EasyJet bus is part of the scenery. It's not a GSX thing.
For observing this policy.
Yeah, it's just a static part of the scenery. Now, let me just go and make sure that we do actually have some weight. No, we don't. So I'm going to put the figures in there because the boarding went wrong, basically. The boarding went wrong because I hadn't filled it in properly. So, what did we want? 0 fuel weight should be 69 tons. Yeah, 69.0. There we are. And fuel is being loaded on now, so that should be fine. Okay, as I was saying, we now want to do our... I don't know how you get back to the thingamajig. Anyway, maybe we go here. Right, we now want to do our takeoff data, which we can do in the aeroplane. EGGW. And we're going to use the full length of runway 25. We're going to use the optimal config. Air conditioning packs are going to be on. It's 13 degrees, so we don't need anti-ice, technically, because if it's above 10 on the ground, you don't need it, so we'll leave that off. QNH is 1003, so it's downloaded the METAR, basically. But the runway's going to be wet because it's just finished raining, literally just finished raining. So we'll do that and then press calculate. And there we have some figures. So V1 is going to be, we've got a long range of V1. We'll use a slightly lower one because the runway is wet. 125, let's call it 139143. Config 2, stabilizer trim 1.1, nose up. It didn't say Simon next to you. No, it's true. It said the plane next to you. Well, thank you very much, Simon. This is P3D, prepared, Anish, version 5. Gusting up to 29. Ooh. That's not ideal. Christ, it's gusting up to 31 now. Oh, yes. Oh, well. It'll all be fine. Perfect weather for your first flight in a new aircraft, this. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, perf page. We are going to flex to 34. Now, I think you can just click these and it'll import that data, which is very handy. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Super easy. Transition altitude, I think is 6,000 feet. I'm just going to check Navigraph to be on the safe side, which is now saying could not connect to the simulator. Strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board.
Transition altitude is 6,000 feet,
into the overhead locker,
and we're going to use.
Keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and
2,000 and 3,500
Once you have safely stowed your
thrust
cabin
reduction
bag, please
acceleration
take your
altitudes.
seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board.
Good, that's us done. And now, ordinarily, I would start looking at the before start checklist at this point, but obviously my first officer has decided to abandon us, so there we are.
Thank you for observing this policy.
You love the single engine procedure so much. All right. You mean like I don't know what you mean. Like single engine taxi or something like that. Good. I'm glad, Anish. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hello, Alith. Welcome. How are you? It'd be fine. It'd be fine. So we don't have any ATC online, or we didn't last time I checked. It's unusual to have no London control on at all at this time. But anyway, there's definitely nobody on. So we may as well climb right up to our cruising altitude, which is flight level 350. And we can go into managed mode for everything. It should be able to. So flight director's on. There we are. Looking good. Still refueling. Not far to go though. We've already got 10.6 tons. So we should be able to watch the fuel truck finish up and disconnect. Gosh, it's filled up here, isn't it? Absolutely heaving. There he is. And he's actually going to physically unplug the hoses. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks, Alice. Yeah, a few little hiccups setting up this flight and getting going, but it all seems to be all right now. The sim crashed, which I didn't like. My co-pilot isn't there. FS2 crews decided not to play ball for some reason, even though it was working earlier. So yes, but now we're underway. It's all right. Oh, of course we have to wait for our baggage because it can't load the baggage as it refuels. So it's going to be a little bit more of a delay. He does. He does. Oh, I see. I hadn't spotted that, Matthew. I'm going to have a look. No, I feel this is something I'm going to have to read up on, isn't it, really? Do you just mean it takes that into account with your speeds, or is there an actual field I'm missing here? I covered that in my video, Anish. They are. There's no sim that is without its issues. It's true. It's true. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, we've got our perf takeoff info. Excellent. Couldn't have come at a better time because we actually have checklists on the EFB. So we can go through this on our own. We don't need a first officer. I much prefer flying with a first officer, to be honest. Yeah, needs must. So we'll turn the seatbelt signs on. I thought the no smoking sign was already on auto, but never mind, it isn't. Now it is. Get our APU bleed on. We no longer need our external power. And once we've finished with the boarding, then we can do the before start checklist.
Cut wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure,
oh yes,
would kindly
yes, at 2100 turn left to Brookman's Park.
all remaining customers to board.
Good
Your
spot.
seatbelt can now be fastened
Pretty awesome,
ready for
isn't it?
departure. This is a no smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Just going to check my thrust levers are working because they weren't earlier. Nope, they're not. Brilliant. Okay. Bear with me a moment. Why would they suddenly stop working? Doesn't make any
Luton
sense
traffic,
at all.
Wizzair 5379, stand number 1, commencing pushback facing southeast.
And I think we want to reverse that. And I think we want to reverse that. Okay, that's done that. Good to find these things out while you're still at the gate anyway. The A321 sharklets has these sharklets on the end of the wings. No, I'm using Wizzair. Well, these are kind of default announcements, but hopefully, because Ben and I spent a long time trying to make this work earlier, we will have a Wizzair safety demo and various other bits later on. You can't see the sim. Marvellous. There you are. Don't know why that happened. Thanks for letting me know. Here we are, here's a Wizzair announcement for you. I would like Prepar3D to just work, Kai, to be honest. Thanks, Ben, thank you. Right, so they're all out the way. So what we'll do, we'll wait for the doors to close, and then we'll do the before start checklist. Do I have to close the doors myself like an animal? They should close when the stairs move away. Maybe not though, maybe that's something my first officer usually does. Right. Connections. Close. And close. Yeah, Polish announcement on a flight from Luton to, well, from the UK to Serbia. I'm not entirely sure why, but anyway, it's something. Right, so windows and doors should be closed. We'll turn the beacon light on. I'm just going to recheck my weights and balances because I think that maybe when we loaded baggage that would have caused some issues. Maybe, maybe not. $69. We're on 69 tons. So we've actually lost a bit of weight there. Curious. Anyway, there we are. We've got some cargo, we got some passengers. Centre of gravity is 26.8, so that's nice. Right, back to the checklists. Let's check the load sheet. Fuel report missing. Yes, that's true.
5379, taxi holding point Alpha, runway 25 via Bravo, and Alpha, Luton traffic.
So, go to fuel. And then we have to put a volume in here, and you multiply this by 0.8. I think it doesn't actually matter what we'll put in, so we're just going to use 8,000. There we are. Done. So now it won't complain about our lack of fuel report, and we should be about ready to go at last. Thank you, Anish. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, nice. Enjoy, Alith. Enjoy. LIPR. Where's? I don't know where either of those airports are. Italy. PR. Perugia, maybe? LIME. Sounds like a Milan airport, but I don't know. Maybe it's a walk from the bus to the sea. Yes, true. Right, what was I doing? Checklist. Okay, so cockpit prep completed, gear pins and covers removed. Aircraft status, checked and released. Yeah, signs we've done, fuel quantity we've checked, takeoff data is set. Baro ref is set, windows and doors are closed, beacon is on. Thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is set. Mobile devices are sort of on, really, if we're honest. So we're ready to push back. Let us do it. I think we can even do that from down here. I'm not convinced it's easier than doing it from the GSX menu, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Request pushback. Now, the next question before we do that actually is which way do we want to face? Because you can kind of go around either way. I'm going to have a quick look on Volanta and see which way everyone's going. So the last thing we want is to end up head to head with a with another aircraft on the taxiway. That's not sure. Oh, okay, so he's right. We're going to push back nose right. That's what we're going to do. Request pushback.
Luton traffic, Wizzair 5379. Lining up and departing from intersection Alpha, runway 25, Luton traffic.
Exciting, isn't it? I'm quite excited now. Do you know, I think we're using the IAE engine, Simon, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. And we can even watch... yes, I think... I've got to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to recognise them. I'm not sure what they look like, but I think these are IAE engines. Thank you for that. Thank you, Ben. You're going to go past the new terminal, are you? Okay. There's another guy, though, who's currently taxiing south on Bravo from the looks of Volanta. Have we got anyone, like, inbound, or...? No. I guess it doesn't particularly matter. I'm going to go via Bravo and Alpha, I think, though. So, nose right and tail left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 2. Check the APU bleed is on. It is, it is. Luton traffic, Wizgo 2043, pushing back stand 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning and a very warm welcome to your flight today. My name is Norman and it's my pleasure to introduce the rest of the crew today. Working way in the front, we have Tim in the center.
Yeah, so the Wizzair sounds pack is sort of a half pack. So it hasn't got all the announcements replaced, but it's got a few, and some are kind of the default ones.
For the 2 minutes of your time, whilst we take you through the safety procedures.
Oh, look at that. Another Wizzair on his way. Brakes are set, don't worry. I'm disappointed that these planes are white. But anyway.
Unlocking gear.
So engine 2 is started. We'll start engine 1.
Bypass pin removed.
Luton traffic with 14 pushing back to 20.
Have you? Yeah. I only found out about 10 minutes before the stream started that I should be saying Wizgo.
69 and 8, push back and engine start.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Bye bye, thank you for your help today, Mr. Pushback Driver. That's weird, it doesn't want me to press that button for some reason. There we are. So we've got an updated load sheet here, and it's in compliance with our initial one, so that's all good. Don't have to change any figures or anything like that. Good, that is another good engine start, so we'll turn the engine mode selector back to normal. We'll kill the APU. And we'll turn on the taxi light while we're up here. Ooh, we've got a contact S6 approach, apparently. Okay, 120.62. I didn't know they covered Luton, but there you are. 120.625.
Is 5379?
Essex radar, good evening. Wizgo 2043 at Luton, just pushed back from stand 6.
Wizgo 2043, Essex, hello, hold position. You are cleared to Belgrade via the Match 3 Yankee departure, runway 25, squawk 1172.
Cleared via the Match 3 Yankee departure, runway 25, squawking 1172. Wisco 2043.
2043, correct. Break with 5379, climb flight level 110. Climb flight level 110 with 5379.
Essex, good evening, with 14 Romeo on the ground at Luton.
With 14 Romeo, Essex, good evening. You're cleared to Echo November, Charlie November, Match 3 Yankee departure, runway 25, squawk
Okay, so we need to change our departure because we chose a different SID. It's the second time this has happened to me. I've got ATC come
cleared
online.
to Christian Thunder, March 2 Bravo departure,
Giving me clearance on the
6462 with 14
It's
Romeo.
good.
It's
It's
14
better than
Romeo,
no
next is the
ATC.
Match 3 Yankee.
Sorry, Match 3 Yankee,
Okay.
14 Romeo.
14 Romeo, correct.
Looks pretty similar.
Good evening, with go briefly Alpha Foxtrot, stand 7, type 321, QNH1003, clearance to Belgrade.
Blocked.
Okay. Checklists after start. So anti-ice we don't need, we've decided. We would in MSFS, but we don't in this.
Briefly Alpha Foxtrot, type 321, stand 7 at Luton, QNH1003, request clearance to Belgrade.
Wisco 3 for Alpha Foxtrot, you cleared to Belgrade, Match 3 Yankee off 25, squawk 7024.
Cleared, sorry, the Match 3 Yankee, runway 25,
Set our trim.
squawk 7024,
Set our
with go
flaps.
briefly Alpha Foxtrot.
3 for Alpha Foxtrot, correct.
Hopefully set our flaps.
Approach, good evening, Wisco 1860, type Alpha A321, Luton stand number 4, requesting Alpha
No,
clearance
it doesn't
to
want
Belgrade.
to let us set our flaps.
And Wisco 1860, Essex, hello, cleared to Belgrade, Match 3 Yankee 25, squawk 5017.
Clear to Belgrade via the Match 3 Yankee, squawk
Apparently I have no way of
5017,
operating my
Wisco
flaps.
1860.
1860, correct, break, Wizzair 5379,
We'll try and sort that out in the air.
Climb flight level 150 with 5379.
Set our auto brake to max.
Essex radar, EC2369 at Luton, just push back from stand 8.
Test the takeoff config. Arm our spoilers, which were armed.
EC2369 or Essex, hello, you cleared to Belgrade, Match 3 Yankee, runway
Good.
25, squawk 5571.
Although it's not coming up as armed down there for some reason.
Cleared, runway 25 on a Match 3 Yankee to Belgrade, squawk 5571, EC2369. 2369, correct.
Hello, it's Nolan. That's cabin secure for takeoff. Thank you.
Essex radar, Wisco 2043, ready to taxi. We're facing southwest.
Wisco 2043, Essex, roger, follow the company ahead.
Follow the company ahead, Wisco 2043.
And 2043, do you require backtrack?
A firm, Wisco 2043.
Gotcha.
Right, let's get going.
Was 14 Romeo ready for taxi?
Was that 14 Romeo, roger, do you require backtrack?
Yeah, we will, was 14 Romeo.
Was that 14 Romeo, roger, taxi Bravo, Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Turn on the
Bravo,
weather radar.
Alpha, hold Alpha 1, was 14 Romeo.
Wisco 2043, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Wisco 2043. Is it worth investing into P3D if long-haul flying is your
Was
goal?
5379, a climb flight level
I would
200.
wait. I would wait.
Climbing flight level 200 with
Personally.
5379.
It's a great sim, but it's very, very expensive to get it looking good and to buy the long haulers. And if I hadn't already been flying it for a few years, I don't think I'd be investing in it now.
Essex radar, Wisco 1860.
Next thing you want to come out is Pushback Driver Simulator. Yeah, that would be good.
Whisker 1860, push start approved, face to south.
Push and start approved, face south, Whisker 1860.
And Whisker 33 Alpha Fox, ready for push and start, stand 7.
Whisker 33 Alpha Fox, shot.
It's not looking bad, is it, Gamer
Push
Juju?
start approved, face south.
Push start approved, face south, 33 Alpha shot.
Right. It is crazy at Luton this evening, yeah. So, anti-isonaut, we've done all that. Flight controls, we'll say we've checked. Flap setting, config 2 set. Briefing and performance done, we'll say we've done that. ECAM memo is not yet takeoff, no blue, but will be, hopefully.
5379, en route direct Dover.
Direct to Dover, Wizzair 5379.
Why is it not recognising my spoilers as armed? It's very odd.
Essex Radar, easy 2369, ready for taxi.
Oh, now it is.
Correction, Whisker 3 Alpha Foxtrot, hold position.
Hello, Captain Joris.
Hold position, 33 Alpha shot.
Whisker 83, correction 1860, hold position.
Hold position, Wizzair, go 1860.
82369, taxi Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha.
Taxi Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha, easy 2369.
Hello, Mary. Welcome to the stream.
Backtrack.
Yes, please. Easy 2369.
Is JSX level 1 good? I think it's worth upgrading to level 2, personally. And then, but, you know, it's good in its own right, but...
Roger, very 8, with 5369, contact London Control 129.425.
129.425, Wizzair 5379. Thank you, bye-bye.
Thanks for that's with 14 Romeo, who doesn't need backtrack.
Yeah, it was for Wizzair 14 Romeo.
This 14 Romeo, Roger, via F1, could take off runway 25, the winds are 200 degrees, 18 gusting 28 knots.
25 clear for takeoff, Wizzair 14 Romeo.
Nearly, Jenny, nearly. No, not especially. So I'm going to be holding at Alpha 1, basically down here. And yeah, it's the holding point just before the runway. And in level 1, do you get, yes, you get marshallers at gates, you get, yeah, you get custom jetways where you want them. So you get most of the stuff in level 1. You don't get animated passengers. And I can't remember what else level 2 brings. I honestly can't remember. So yeah, level 1's a big jump up from nothing. Level 2's a much smaller jump up, I think, from level 1, but it's, in my opinion, worth it. Yeah, there are. So the level 2 expansion came along quite some time after level 1, which was just called GSX originally, obviously.
Essex Radar, good. Descending runner 100 Mike, 3000 London Luton, transition for ILS runway 22.
Runway 100 Mike, would it be nice if you called before you got to Laurel, sir? Squawk 5613.
Right, let's finish our checklist, which of course is the best thing about First Officer. You go through it together. So, okay, so we've just got below the line left to do.
Runway 100 Mike, turn right, heading 190 degrees, cleared ILS runway 22.
Okay. So basically we just have to turn our lights on and we're good to go, I think.
190.
Whisker 33 Alpha Fox, question start, stand 7.
Wasn't there just an aircraft on the runway?
Wiz 14 Romeo, report your passing level. Passing 1000.
Oh, he's up there already.
Wisco 2043 via Alpha 1 into backtrack line at runway 25.
Via Alpha 1, backtrack and line up runway 25, Wisco 2043.
Wisco 3C Alpha Foxtrot, pushing start approved, face south.
Right, so we'll stick our strobe lights on.
3C Alpha Foxtrot.
Wisco 1860, push start approved, face south.
Push start approved, face south. Wisco
Nose lights, take off.
Wisco 14 Romeo, climb flight level 150.
And we'll leave our landing lights until we're cleared to take off.
With 14 Romeo. So that's 150.
I'll try, Jenny. It sounds like it's quite easy to get in trouble with him, doesn't it, to be honest? Yeah, you can, and this is with Orbex trees as well, although I think these sort of faded ones are, I think, part of the UK 2000 scenery. I haven't seen them anywhere else. I know, Castle.
100 might descend to altitude 2000.
It's alright though, we don't have
2000 for the guys, 10.
we don't have it yet for MSF.
100 Mike, QNH Stansted 1004.
A41004 for...
Is it more stressful than IVAL, Caffel? Do you think? I've always assumed they were roughly the same level of stress. Either way, you need to get involved in VATSIM. Then you can come flying with us.
Around 100 Mike, you appear to have missed the ILS, so cancel approach, turn right, heading 310 degrees.
Right 310, runner 10 Mike.
So that's 310 and cancel approach.
Cancel approach.
Okay, heading 310, please.
A4 set that 310, runner 10 Mike.
Sorry, I heard 010. Wisco 2043, winds are 200 degrees, 18 gust 28, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Good for takeoff, runway 25, Wisco 2043.
C2369 up behind.
Here we go.
Wisco Airbus A321 via Alpha 1 into backtrack line at runway 25 behind.
So, thrust levers up to about 50% N1.
EGGW
Or sorry, about 50% of the EPR.
Runway 25, backtrack.
And up to flex. Man flexor thruster in white, auto thrust blue.
Wisco 14 Romeo, route direct Digsu, climb flight level 230.
Digsu, flight level 3.
I've lost track of who's who. I think that might be Mark, is it? In the
That's
EasyJet?
230.
Sure.
230, B1.
Rotate. And no tail strike, I think. Positive rate. Gear up.
Wisco 2043, report your passing level.
Passing 1,200 feet, Wisco 2043.
Wisco 2043, thanks, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Wisco 2043.
Minor 100 Mike, turn right, heading 060 degrees, speed 180 knots.
060, 180, 100 Mike.
It's not looking bad though, is it? It's not looking bad.
Wisco 1860, ready for taxi.
And thrust levers back to
Alpha
climb.
1 via Bravo and Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha, Wisco 1860.
And
Wisco
we'll get some
1860, do you
flaps
require
up.
backtrack, sir?
Flaps 1.
Affirmative, 1860.
No other way. Why won't it let me move these flaps up?
And Wisco 3C Alpha Foxtrot, let's taxi.
Wisco 3C Alpha Foxtrot, taxi Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Bravo.
Okay,
and
let's
Alpha
engage
3C
the
Alpha Foxtrot.
autopilot now.
Wisco 3C Alpha Foxtrot, do you require backtrack, sir?
A4
Ladies and
destination for
gentlemen,
3C
please
Alpha
keep your
Foxtrot.
seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt.
Oof. Grim weather.
Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
Bit of a wing view
In just a
for
few
you.
moments, we'll
There will be
commence
better
our
wing
in-flight
views once we're out of these
service, offering
clouds,
you
I'm
the
sure.
chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure.
Okay, let's try and get
We
these
also purchase a
flaps
selection
up.
of
There we
hot
are, that worked
beverages,
better.
together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros,
And we'll go into
most
selected
major
speed
currencies
mode
and
because we've
debit
been
or
cleared
credit
up to
cards.
flight level
The correct
150.
change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Climb, weren't you climbing? Why? What? What is going on? So we've got the autopilot disconnected. It's gone to auto throttle floor, toggle lock, and I have absolutely no idea why.
Ryanair 100 Mike, turn right, heading 190 degrees, clear ILS runway 22.
Right, 190 local altitude again for Ryanair 100 Mike.
Wizzair 14 Romeo, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Wizzair 14 Romeo.
Why? Okay, so now I'm struggling to get the throttle to work out that it's definitely in the climb detent. Oh, because it's not. It's in the one above. It's in the right. Okay, so we seem to be in business. We've passed through the transition altitude, so we'll set standard. But we don't have any ice. Sorry to scare everyone. We don't have any ice.
Hold position.
We'd get an ECAM notification if we had ice, I'm sure.
Hold position, easy 2369.
Okay. Right, could be active sky, turbulence, could be. Anyway, we dealt with it, Everything's alright now, we're at 250 knots, climbing through 9,400 feet. Sim's got a bit stuttery as well, I don't know why that is. Got no after takeoff climb checklist on there, which is weird. Right, passing through 10,000, we'll turn the landing lights off. It's certainly been eventful, hasn't it?
100 Mike,
Certainly been eventful. My first A321 flight.
200 degrees, 21 knots.
Vehicle on 100 Mike.
Oh, we've got a discontinuity coming up in the flight plan.
runway 25, tip takeoff, wind
That's because I
200
changed the
degrees,
SID and didn't
18,
check
28
it.
knots.
Very naughty.
Easy 2369, clear to take off runway 25.
Wizgo 1860 behind, departing east at A320 via Alpha 1, enter backtrack line at runway 25 behind.
Alpha View parking EasyJet via Alpha 1.
We're not going to die. No, we're not going to die.
5.
It's all absolutely fine.
Wizgo 2043, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Wizgo 2043. So you'll notice that we're not passing beyond 250 knots because we have a 250 knot restriction up until match. So we'll leave that, that's all good. And now we're above the clouds, I will try and give you...
Wizgo 14 Romeo, Mike Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Yeah, come 122 decimal 8 with 14 Romeo.
A wing view, hopefully. There you are. How's that? Not bad, is it?
369,
Not bad.
passing level.
Passing level 140.
Easy 2369 and climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, easy 2369.
And relax. At last, relax. I tell you, I took this out earlier. FS2 crew was working fine, my flap controls were working fine, my throttle levers were working fine. Don't know what's happened in between this morning and now. But the main thing is, the takeoff was absolutely fine. Well, absolutely fine is probably a little bit strong, but it was safe.
Go 3 Alpha Foxtrot behind departing company Airbus A321.
Right, so let's have a quick look at the Lantern and try and work out where everyone is, because I've totally lost track of who's got what call sign.
Departing 321 in front, line up arrival Alpha 1, backtrack, runway 25 behind. Go 3 Alpha Fox.
Right, so we've got Mark behind me. I thought there was someone in between me and Mark.
Whisker 1860, ready for departure.
Roger.
And then we have Ben lining up. And is that Simon behind him?
And Whisker 1860, please just confirm that we are clear to take off from 25.
Negative, hold position.
Does TA work in this sim? Yes, it does, Kilo Sierra. Yep, it does. It's a good point, actually. Let's just have a quick look and see if I turned it on. Yes, we're on TARA, and we're on there, and that's system on. So that's good. Hello, Plane Videos 001. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Stansted, taxi left on to hotel.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's down, Demetrius. I'm sorry if I missed any chat during that fairly intense period.
Whisker 1860, winds 200 degrees, 18 gusting 28 knots, runway 25, go take off.
Scary stutters, I don't like scary stutters.
Runway 25, Whisker 1860.
Whisker 2043, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Whisker 2043. Look at that though, it's a beautiful model, no?
Essex Red, good evening, fraction 901 Hotel.
Get in and set the altitude, I suppose.
3 Stansted, Freedom 300, requesting starboard clearance.
Fraction 91 Hotel, Essex, hello. The landboard departure done, you've valid for Heath, I'm afraid, so I'm going to have to refile you, stand by.
Roger, standing by, fraction 91 Hotel.
Oh, I'm glad the plane made it down.
230. Climb flight level 230.
I would prefer, though, I have to say, if we could keep anything about the situation in Israel and Palestine out of the chat, that would be appreciated. Because it runs the risk of getting political. Right, it's smooth up here now, so I don't think we need the seatbelt sign anymore, so we'll turn that off. And we'll relax. And do you know what? Oh, is my sim frozen? Oh no. Oh, I thought it was all over then. Sim froze briefly, got an error message up, but I think we're alright. And I'm going to go and get a beer. Because it's evening time and I deserve it.
Whisker 1860, put your passing level.
Passing 3,300 feet, Whisker 1860.
1860, roger, climb flight level 150.
Climb
And I'm
level
back.
150 Wisco.
It's about Boeing and Airbus. Where are you, Jenny, again? It's all about Airbus here. I haven't seen a Boeing for a long time. Right, I suppose I should probably tell you a little bit about supporting the channel. Please do click the thumbs up button, the like button underneath the video if you haven't already. Do subscribe to my channel as well if you'd like to see more from me, and turn on notifications. And if you like what I do and you'd like to support the channel even more than that, then you can make a donation via streamlabs.com/philbertflies, as Simon very kindly did earlier. Or you can join my membership program and make a small monthly donation in return for perks. So that's what I call Club Filbert. We've got 2 tiers, Club Filbert Bronze and Club Filbert Silver. Whichever tier you join, you get custom emojis, you get custom badges, which you'll see some of the members in the chat using. If you join... Oh, and you'll also get access to the exclusive Club Filbert Lounge channels on my Discord server. If you join Club Filbert Silver, in addition to that, you get a monthly private members-only live stream /group flight. So if you'd like to know more, just click the join button underneath the video. Yes, and share as well. I never ask people to share. But yes, if you have friends who you think might enjoy this sort of thing, then do tell them about it.
6722 confirm.
STC 53 Kilo, understand 4.
Just stand by for a break. Wisco 3 Alpha Foxtrot, winds 200 degrees, 18 gust 28 knots, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 25, 3 Alpha Fox.
Right, now I can probably show you our route on the EFB rather than bringing up a separate window, which will be exciting.
FX radar, EC 53 Kilo, how do you read?
So yes, here we are. I'll just turn off the follow for a minute.
EC 53 Kilo Zulu, S6 hello, cleared to Faro, Compton 4 Barrow departure, runway 25, squawk 0542.
Oh, I can't seem to scroll around the map.
Yes, you've got the squawk 0542. You can say again the departure, please.
That's weird. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way.
It's the Compton 4 Bravo departure.
And Compton 4 Bravo, it's EC 53 Kilo.
So, here's the Navigraph window. Close all this gubbins. So this is not actually the SID that we did, but it's a very similar one, ending up in the same place. Namely, this waypoint here, the match intersection. And as you can see, we're just flying out over Harwich, crossing the English Channel. Not the English Channel. Maybe it's just about the English Channel. And we're going to be flying in over...
We're checking and
well,
we'll
just
get
south of
back,
Rotterdam.
Fresh 91 Hotel.
So we're going to fly over the Netherlands, over Germany, right over the middle of Germany, more or less, a little bit to the south. We are then going to cross into Austria. We should see the Alps. And then out again over Hungary, and we'll be starting our arrival to Belgrade, just on the border here between Serbia and Austria.
Climb flight level 350.
And Wisco 3 Alpha Foxtrot, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Wisco 3 Alpha Foxtrot.
Wisco.
This is called Prepared, Mary, or P3D.
Climb flight level 230, Wisco 1860.
All stations, Luton information. Foxtrot's current standstill QNH 1003, Luton QNH 1002, Cambridge QNH 1005.
Because of the longer runway in Thessaloniki, your airline recognition skills are superb. Yeah, I bet. It's the beauty of living near an airport. She's a beaut. Don't get me wrong, I love the A320 as well, but this feels like a proper plane. Feels like the sort of plane you could take anywhere with a long enough runway.
Wisco 2043, Maastricht offline, Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Monitor Unicom 122.8 for Wisco 2043. Thanks for the ATC, bye bye.
Wisco 1860, climb flight level 230.
Let's have a little look around from inside the cabin. The cabin isn't too bad in this plane, as you can see. But, unfortunately, P3D has an issue whereby objects that are too close to the camera just disappear. So it's very hard to find an internal view that doesn't look a little bit odd. So we'll stick to looking out the window. Yeah, it's a bit of a relief though, Jenny, isn't it? Hello, Dev. I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Resizing the chat window because it looked odd. No, I'm from the UK. I'm from London, Dev. What about you? Hello, Omar. Welcome to the stream. Milos, thank you very much for the donation, sir. Thank you. You will get a notification eventually. There we are. Oh, no text-to-speech. I'll read it out instead. My home city, give it away for me. Runway 12 has a zigzag approach, if I remember correctly. I certainly will give it away for you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to visiting. I've never flown into Belgrade before. It's a first for me. Ah, you're from India. Nice. And love right back at you. Cerebellum, hello. Sorry I missed your arrival. Welcome. How are you? It is serene, isn't it? Is the music about the right volume? Is it a bit loud? I always find it impossible to tell. Yesterday you saw a Transavia 738 in the Peter Pan livery. I've not seen that one. Nice. From Kolkata. Nice. Well, it's very good to have you with us. Hello, Reese. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you just got here. Good. Good. Yeah, but I think I started replying to messages beneath yours without having spotted yours. So I missed it, but only briefly. A little bit too loud in Kaffle's opinion. Well, Kaffle's opinion is of the utmost importance. So I'm going to turn it down a little. I'll bring up the lantern, then you can have a look at where everybody else is. So, as you can see, we are here. Behind us we have Mark Astromidus, who is a little bit back. Then we have someone else who I has nothing to do with us, I don't think. No, he's off to Skiffle. Behind him we have someone else in Wizzair UK. That's Simon. Are we not friends? Well, for some reason I don't see you as green. Anyway, so we've got Simon behind Mark, and then behind him we have Ben. And behind Ben we have... Oh no, it's Ben twice. Ben's showing twice for some reason. So there you are, a little convoy. And ATC-wise, it doesn't look like we have anyone until... Is this? Langen, till Langen. So if he stays online for a little bit longer, then we'll have a bit of ATC then. And then unfortunately nothing until Belgrade. You're starting at the sim for Berlin to Hamburg to EGTK. Where's EGTK? I'm gonna have to Google that one. Oh, Oxford, interesting. What are you flying, Cerebellum? Brutalist architecture porn flying into Belgrade from the east. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is P3D, so I suspect we won't see much either way. Javier, thank you. Thank you. Reese, oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad you find it all useful. Are there some new add-on reviews in the pipeline? There are, Canal Tutor. I am currently halfway through reviewing Ottawa by Roman Designs, and then I have Aerosoft's most recent release, which was, someone remind me, Zagreb, wasn't it? Yeah, I've got Zagreb coming up next. I don't have anything else planned immediately for after that, though. Imagine these beauties flying 500 meters in front of you at an altitude of 700 feet. That sounds slightly worrying, Demetrius. Oh, in front of you as an observer, you mean? Yeah. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Why did we stall? Throttles are in the climb to 10. What on earth is going on? We don't have any ice warnings. Engines are running. Don't seem to have any problems with the engines. I've cranked it up to toga power. It nearly happened to you as well, Ben. That's well. But what's going on now? Oh god, I'm well behind with the chat. Let me try and fix this. Sorry people, that was quite scary from the cabin there, wasn't it? Let's try and get the autopilot engaged again. Turn off the auto throttle. I think one of my keybinds also controls the flight controls. That's what happened to you this morning. But what could I have possibly pressed? See, our speed is dropping. Let's do a slower climb. Let's keep the throttles in toga for now. Get as much as we can out of the engines. The wind changed from a strong headwind to a strong tailwind in that departure. As we went to a tailwind, we lost a lot of it. Ah, interesting. Okay. You haven't been using for that. Ah, okay, yeah, add me. Add me, Simon. Oh, you're flying the CJ4 as usual. Of course you are. Of course you are. Captain's having another flashback from Iraq. Should stick with a sim that works, MSFS. I tell you what, Mark, I tend to sort of agree when things like this happen. I was terrified looking at the wing and all of a sudden the plane just pitched up. This is like flying the bloomin' CRJ. We just can't get airspeed. Hello, Arco. Hello to you in St. Louis. Yeah, yeah. Are you from the Balkans? I remember. I recognise your name. Got a feeling I saw you on my niche flight, maybe, or something, somewhere in that region. Right, has anyone watching got any idea why we are struggling to accelerate? Let's go to our progress page. So optimal flight level is 340. Recommended max is flight level 373. So we should be absolutely fine at 350, I would have thought. From Bosnia, that's right. Got to pitch down, get some speed back up. Let's just monitor it, because it is increasing. I mean, that's what you do in the CRJ, right? I just don't expect to have to do that in an Airbus. I don't know why. Maybe you do. But they've got auto flight. They should be able to sort this out for themselves, surely. You're going to check my flaps, Jenny. Exactly. That is exactly what the A320 series should do as well, Milos. It shouldn't allow itself to get into a stall situation. Change my speed setting from 0.69 Mach. Why? We're not using managed speed. We've just got the thrust levers full forward at the moment to try and get some speed. And we were before in managed speed mode, which put us up here. You see, that's what we want to be cruising at, whatever that is, 0.78, something like that. I think 0.78, yeah. So we want to be cruising at. My auto throttle isn't on, but it definitely was on before. I've turned it off because I just want full toga power until we can sort this mess out. It was definitely on from takeoff onwards. I didn't. Well, from the last stall onwards, I've tried re-engaged it while I was relaxing in the back. Okay, we seem to be out of the danger zone. So let's see what happens if we do put it back on. No worries, it wasn't a bad idea. Fooch. It's true, Cerebellum, but these are the most automated aircraft in the world, right? You should not have to intervene like this. They should always prevent themselves from stalling, even if it means pitching down. Maybe it. Well, this is FSLabs, not TOLIS, but it is a fairly new plane, so it could be a bug. It could be. Right, back to the fly-by-wire. Yeah, exactly, Cathal, exactly. Good evening, Ian. How are you? Nice to see you. Got a cracking bit of tailwind going on at the moment, which is nice. Not everyone can produce magic like flyby. But so I don't know how much you know about FSLabs, but they've been around for about 8 years, and they are widely regarded as producing the best add-on aircraft for any simulator ever. Their initial A320 release was groundbreaking and very expensive. and this sharklets add-on is quite a recent release, so it could just be buggy still. But in terms of systems depth and realistic flying, generally they're very, very good, which is why I'm so confused. I wouldn't have expected any kinds of bugs, really. Yeah, but we'll see. Joazito, hello, welcome to you. How are things? Yeah, all good, thank you, Ian. How are you? Oh, I already asked you how you were. No, you're good, yeah. Yeah, all okay. I've had a few little issues. You missed us just recovering from a stall, basically. And we don't know why it happened. But we seem to be alright now, and that's the main thing. This is true, Arco. But it does try to kill you quite often as well. Just in different ways. Belgrade approach is on. Amazing. Hope he stays up for us. So we're about to enter Langen's airspace, so I'll get that frequency tuned in. 123.270. That's true, Kaffel, that is a fair point. We're here all day taking the bashing for not flying MSF. I know. And the whole reason you don't fly MSFS is because you want planes that work properly, right? There is no other reason not to fly MSFS. And yeah, this one today, I don't know, it could be a keybind issue, it could be something else, I don't know. We never will know. We'll just hope it doesn't happen again. Is the plugin I use for the flight data also Yeah, so this is just a streaming overlay, Canal Tutor, so you can't see it unless you use streaming software, but it's called Bene Overlay, and I use it with both this and MSFS. Yeah, we won't talk about the 777. Should go into still protection mode, shouldn't do that, exactly. Yeah. It'll all be fine now, Simon, I'm sure. Yes, but you might be right, actually. You might be right. Should we have a little flyby? So, Kaffel, has this sim grown on you? Other than just now when it tried to kill us? Are you any more impressed by P3D than you were when I first started using it? Now you've watched a bit of me and a bit of Ben. Oh, that's weird. No, I don't know why you'd ever want these views. Yeah, well, I'm having one, and I don't care who knows it, Simon. Oh, good. I'm pleased. Because you were probably the biggest skeptic, Kaffel, of everyone when I started saying I might give it another go. I'm glad you like it. Should be fully sober till we land in Belgrade. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe now there's approach control on. Yes, it does. Yeah. So I don't really know how X-Plane works, but yeah, the planes in P3D, you can import the Navigraph data in the same way, but I didn't do it. I forgot. Yeah, it's true, Matthew. I was saying earlier, I just want these aircraft in MSFS right now, and I want GSX, and I want everything. And I'm not very patient. I'm not a very patient person. So I'm looking up there at those clouds, and I just think, God, imagine what they would look like in MSFS. And the lighting as well, just, you know. But as you say, it will happen. It's just a question of waiting. I know. It's quite a turnaround from Cathal. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I'm glad. Anyway, we'll be back in MSFS tomorrow evening, flying the CJ4 from Farnborough down to Bastia-Preta. And I'm looking forward to that. I do like using them both. I do. I like getting into this sim and having GSX and having proper study level airliners. And then I like getting back into MSFS and marvelling at the graphics again. And it's good. It's good. I think it makes you appreciate the best of both of them when you're chopping and changing. No, I haven't heard anything about the Quality Wing 787 for ages. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. I might have to get it going again in P3D if we don't hear anything soon, though. The second Leonardo's Mad Dog moves into MSFS, that may be the end of P3D. Yeah, I think everyone's got that one plane that will make them never look back. I think for me, PMDG 737 will probably put an end to P3D for me. You were torn between buying Farnborough or Oxford. Oh yeah, it's Pilot Plus, isn't it, Oxford? I haven't had a look at it, but or is it Orbex? Can't remember. It's Orbex, I think, isn't it? I haven't seen Oxford. Farnborough's awesome. I'm sure Oxford is as well. I know we were expecting it by now, weren't we? And it's a bit worrying that we haven't had any news. Yeah, exactly. Deal with it, passengers. Do I fly on IVAL? No, I've never flown on IVAL. Oh, it's Pilot Plus sold through Orbex. Okay. Oh, I bet it's really amazing then. No, I haven't checked out Tenerife South yet. No, I haven't been in MSFS for a little while, to be honest. I've got to finish my Ottawa review, then I've got to do my Aerosoft Zagreb review, and then I might take a look at that Simwings Tenerife. I hope so. I'm very encouraged by the fact that Working Title are with them now. I just feel so much more confident if we had a bit of recent news from the likes of PMDG or Quality Wings. Do you know what I mean? It's just a little part of me that thinks, what if it never happens? But it will. That's just silly. Really? Is it that good? Amazing. Yeah, I'll definitely have to give it a go. Might take a little flight in the Piper up to Oxford from Brighton, actually. Yeah, they were. But then what's happened to the 737? Have they given up on that for now? That's what worries me. Yeah, me neither. It's true, I don't do that much long haul, so I am more excited about the 737. But in terms of what's actually missing, you know, with the fly-by-wire A320, we've got good short-haul options, particularly in Europe. And it is a long hauler that we need, really, more than anything. I hope so, Ian. Yeah, I think it will happen. None of the problems can really be insurmountable, can they? Oh, you have a problem after you downloaded... Oh, hang on, I've just got to contact Langen.
Echo Langen Radar identified. Delta Golf Alpha Papa Oscar, contact Langen Radar 120.8.
Delta Golf Alpha Papa Oscar, contact 120.8.
Langen Radar, guten Abend. VX Mike Railbank, inbound Garmo.
Gosh, busy on Langen Radar.
Level 130.
Blocked, 4X Mike Sierra Mike, Langen Radar low identified. Maintain flight level 210.
210, Mike Sierra Mike.
Lufthansa 034, long identified, climb level 240.
Lufthansa 034, climb 240.
Langen Radar, gute Lufthansa A Charlie Hotel, descending flight level 2, fast 0 to rematch.
Lufthansa A Charlie Hotel, long identified, direct Kerax, cleared Kerax for an Alpha arrival, descent to reach level 110 at Kerax.
Direct Kerax von Alpha, descent to reach 110 at Kerax. Lufthansa A Charlie Hotel, danke.
Langen Radar, guten Abend. Wizgo 2043 at flight level 350, inbound Bibta.
Wizgo 2043, Langen Radar, guten Abend, identified.
Right, let me catch up with what I was about to say. After you download an FSLabs A320 livery, it doesn't download it and you can't see it on the sim.
Langen 125.05.
I don't know. Are you downloading it directly from the FSLabs forums and then just running the installer? Because that's always just worked for me, I have to say. I haven't experienced it not working. Check you're pointing it at the right place. Because it doesn't necessarily automatically find the right place. So they should go... So mine are in my documents, I think. I'm not an expert on this, so take what I say with a pinch of salt. But I think, let me check before I tell you.
2 stations, KLM 72 Alpha, long identified, climb flight level 280, final level. The other station, say again?
Yeah, so I think it should go in your documents prepared V5 add-ons FSLabs sim objects airplanes folder, I think. But I'm not sure. Bet the DC-6 is the tester aircraft, less complicated than one. Maybe, but then they didn't mention that before, did they?
2418, welcome back. Contact Bremen 128.75.
We don't know. We'll never know until it happens. I've seen a lot of people in them say I wouldn't pay £90 or £100 for a plane. They will though. They will. They will make a killing. There will be a lot of people who won't spend that on a plane, a lot of new gamers, but there'll be all the old simmers who bought their stuff for other sims, plus a whole lot of new ones.
To reach something like level 130
the business case must be
and you can proceed direct outward.
That's true, the A380, I had forgotten about it, and that's
Direct
bad. That will be awesome, I'm sure.
Mike, descent flight level 130, connect London radar 120.8.
Yes, it's true. I'm excited about the big CRJ update. As long as it doesn't invalidate my
120.8 and descent 130. Thank you very much,
yes.
Mike Mike.
Also, just to mention the first time I sit in a plane. Yeah, it will be mine. It will. It'll be so exciting.
12505. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I've never flown the Zebo, but it looks amazing.
Wings 4, X-ray Bravo, contact London radar 125.05.
I've just never really flown X-Plane. I've sort of downloaded demos. I think I bought X-Plane 10 when I had a Mac because it was seemed like a sensible option. Yeah,
can you say again for feedback because business block?
Fortune 068, proceed direct Gamo and when ready descend to reach level 130 at Arbor.
Direct Gamo and descent 130 for
Leipzig Air 1044, proceed direct Mador.
Direct Mador, Leipzig Air 1044.
Lufthansa 034, proceed direct Mador.
034.
Is there full control?
Mador.
Oh yeah. Got Belgrade radar and approach departure.
Bremen 12875, danke. Tschüss, Wilken 233, Papa, see you soon.
Tower, awesome.
6931, contact London radar 120.8.
1208, Lufthansa Cargo 6931.
That's not your Luca, is it? No, he spells his name with a C, doesn't he?
12875, ciao, Leipzig Air 1044.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice to see.
That was 2 stations, Turkish 35 Yankee, descent to reach level 130.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal, is it? Just have to hope they stay online. Yeah. Well, I do actually have the PMDG 737, the old version.
Monitoring Unicron, bye-bye.
P3D.
Schönen Abend noch, Lufthansa 910.
But I don't like it as much as the FSLabs,
Good evening,
so I very rarely fly.
330 with your climbing flight level 130.
Yeah.
Shamrock 330, long radar low identified, climb flight level 240.
I knew I was famous somewhere, but it's just a question of finding
Shamrock
it.
330.
Lufthansa 989, contact London radar 125.05.
Contact London radar 125.05 for Lufthansa 989. Tschüss, schönen Abend noch.
Tschüss.
London radar EG2369 at flight level 350, inbound Bipta.
EG2369, long radar low identified.
Welcome to Bremen Radar, Mark.
Schönen Abend.
Langen
180 with you, flight level 350. We are inbound Bipta.
Whisker 169, long radar low. Preceding traffic about 30 knots slower on the same route and destination. Do you prefer to change speed or flight level?
Prefer to change flight level, Whisker 1860.
Roger, do you prefer 37 or 33?
Simon?
Just one moment, stand by, 1860.
Good evening, London radar, this is Letter Motion 7 Model with you passing 12,200 for 14,000.
So Mark's doing 485 knots.
Motion 7 Hotel,
and Simon's doing 518 knots.
Climb flight level 24.
We're doing 531 knots with our tailwind.
And
curious.
160.
That could be MSFS live weather, I think.
The heading is 180 as well. Level 180 and heading 180.
Alright, what is that? Letter Motion 7 Model, heading 180 and flight level 180 for Letter Motion.
Whisker 1860, request flight level 330.
Whisker 1860, descent level 330.
Descent level 330, Whisker 1860.
Lufthansa 034, connect Bremen radar 128.75.
1287 Lufthansa 034.
Lufthansa A Charlie Hotel, connect London radar 128, correction 120.8. Lufthansa A Charlie Hotel, connect London radar 120.8.
1208, Lufthansa A Charlie Hotel, shut down.
London Presidio 154 with you. Transavia 154, long radar, hello. Squawk 2274. 2274, Transavia 154. Eurowings 2 Alpha Echo, when ready, descend to reach level 120, escape north.
When ready, descend to level 120, level escape, no, Eurowings 2 Alpha Echo.
London radar, good evening, Leipzig Air 2313, flight level 3.
How long until approach?
Yes, I think we've got some, expect 150 at RIC-V, report ready for descent.
150 at RIC-V, Wilco, Leipzig Air 2313.
So we are due, estimated at 8:48 Zulu sim time. It's now 7:38. So you've got at least an hour in. At least an hour.
Lufthansa 98 Whiskey, maintaining 250.
Yeah, no worries.
The
overlay's a bit hit and miss, to be honest. Anyway.
Direct Iraq, descend to reach level 110 at Iraq.
Yeah, the overlay's saying just saying an hour.
Level 110
The plane's saying a bit longer than an hour, so I trust the plane. So just welcome to everyone who's not been along before. Do click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the thumbs up button. That would really help. Thank you.
Approved. Ladder motion 7 on hotel, proceed direct transiting in VOR and continue your climb on Unicorn. Bye bye.
Ladder motion 7 hotel, direct to TR VOR and continue climb on to level 180 on Unicorn. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Cheers, you too. Austrian 068, squawk 5575.
5575, 68.
Transavia 154, proceed direct Norku.
Direct Norku 154.
Shamrock 330, proceed direct Mador and report requested level. Shamrock 330, proceed direct Mador, report your requested flight level for cruise. Regio 25 November, contact Langen Radar 125 to 505.
12505, Regio 25 November.
Shamrock 330, Langen Radar. Whiskey 898 Langen.
Bit of turbulence up here, isn't there?
Yeah, Whiskey 898, I'm not sure what happened. You just got a new flight plan with a destination Istanbul. Could you check your flight plan?
Brilliant.
Thank you.
London radar, Moy Delta, near Bravo Chai, Tango flight level 400.
054140, direct Nator.
2 stations, Delta, Charlie Tango, Long Radar, low identified. And the other station, 2E1 Alpha Tango?
1 Alpha Tango, affirmative.
2E1 Alpha Tango, Long Radar, Guten Abend, identified. Climb flight level 240.
Climb 240 to jet 1 Alpha Tango.
Welcome back.
Austin 068 5575.
068, thank you.
Well, the plane hasn't tried to kill us recently, so that's good.
Scandinavian 585, monitor Unicorn, bye bye.
Listening to Unicorn.
Alpine 147, monitor Unicorn, bye bye.
Unicorn 178.
So just approaching Nuremberg.
Whiskey 2043, monitor Unicorn, good night. Whiskey 2043, monitor Unicorn, good night.
Was that us?
5 Alpha Echo, Beaumont 02, Amtix.
5 Alpha Echo, schönen Abend, identified. Climb 230, final level.
No, it can't be.
Time 230, final level, Lufthansa 5 Alpha Echo.
Sorry. Langen, Shamrock 330.
Looking better now.
On this Unicorn 122.8, Wizgo 2043, apologies. Dankeschön, tschüss.
Cheers.
London radar, hello.
Too busy looking at my map, not busy enough listening. Wiz Nation, does anyone use the script for explain? I don't know, I don't use explain, and I don't know what that means, I'm afraid. Yeah, it was. Quite nice to have a bit of peace again. No worries, sorry I couldn't be of more help. Weird little kink in the flight plan at this point. It's unusual. It's part of the Lima 604 airway though, so it's obviously meant to be there. Thank you, Simon. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's one of about 5 playlists that I've got for cruise. I've got 2 classical and a couple of jazz ones. But yes, I like it. It's Wizzair for anyone who was wondering. So I guess we could start having a little think about arrivals, because we're not actually we haven't got a star planned in. So I'm going to have a little look at Navigraph, and you may as well, I think, join me. So I'll bring up the Navigraph window. As you can see, we have a dotted line here from the final waypoint of our flight plan, which is Babbitt, to the runway. And we should be able to get we might even be able to get the ATIS actually, now there are controllers online. So, don't know how you do it on here. Presume it's under ACAS. New text message, no we don't want new text message. Okay, I don't know how to do it on there, so we'll do it down here because I know how that works. So, if we go back to the AOC menu, and then we can just click on Arrival ATIS and wait for a company message. And there it is. So, receive messages, ATIS. Expect RNP approach runway 30 in use. Transition level 110, wind 290 degrees at 14. Okay, so we know that we want runway 30. So we can select that here. And we can select RNAV runway 30. But is there an appropriate arrival? Not really, not from this waypoint. I guess the most appropriate will be one of these Rigum arrivals. So I quite like the look of the Rigum 2 Delta, so let's plonk that in. Which will at least allow us to plan our arrival a bit better than having nothing. And then RNAV 30. Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? So we go direct from Babbitt to Rigmu, in fact on the T23 airway. And then we basically do a left downwind. So let's get that programmed into the MCDU and see what it looks like. RNAV 30 and Rigma 2 Delta. Any bias? No, because it's all part of the procedure. So we'll insert that, check for any, we've got a bit of discontinuity there. So let's just step through, which is what we should really have done after changing our SID in plan mode, see what it looks like. So, Babbitt, Rigmu, Tadam, blah 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 blah. Along there, left and left. That looks exactly how it did in Navigraph, which is good. You wouldn't get that in the fly-by-wire, let's be honest. So let's just get rid of the discontinuity. Hopefully we'll be assigned something similar, but if not, we can change it. So at least that gives us some idea of what our arrival might look like. Hi, Kami. And I guess we may as well do look at our arrivals, because this is something that Ben was mentioning earlier, that you can plan your arrival on here, and it gives you auto brake settings, all that sort of thing, which I've never in the past had any way of calculating. So that's quite exciting. So LYBE. We'll use config full. Oh, it's raining. It's a shame. A few clouds at 2,000 feet, broken at 4,000 feet. QNH 1016. No significant weather. Temperature's 11. So it's a bit on the cusp, so I think we probably will be using engine anti-ice at least. Yeah, perfectly working FMGS as it should be. Yeah. Which is refreshing, it must be said. Don't have any system failures. It's worked out our actual landing weight. I've got no reason to dispute that. I'm going to be doing runway 30. So if we press calculate, see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. So obviously we get our V approach of 143. Go around climb gradient, landing climb gradient. Brake setting. Ooh! ILD and FLD. Anyone know? Something landing distance and something landing distance, I wouldn't wonder. Let's have a look at how long the runway is. We've got 3,400 metres. We're going to want to exit towards the far end of the runway. So I guess we can use auto brake low. That'll give us plenty of margin for error. So we'll use auto brake low. Does this assume no reverse thrust, do we think? Or idle reverse? Not sure. Anyway, got some figures, so we'll put them in, along with the weather data. So QNH 1016, temperature 11, wind 290 at 14, transition level 110. The approach 143, got that in already, and we just need to have a look at the minimums for the RNP approach. See, this is the sort of thing, if I was in MSFS I'd be getting very worried now about doing an RNAV, because as you know, the fly-by-wire doesn't allow them. You can sort of bodge it with a decent vertical speed and some calculations of speed versus descent angle and all the rest of it. But we don't need to, it'll just work. So we've got a minimum, got a decision altitude of 533, which should be fine. So that's that set up. Choose auto brake low. And we are set up very, very early for our arrival, but it's worth looking at. From your personal simming experience, idle thrust should be fine for a runway that long. Okay, but if it's contaminated and the brakes won't be as grippy, use of full reverse might be better, and it will be because it's raining. I'm just wondering now if there's a way of telling it that. There doesn't seem to be, does there? I think we'll start off with idle reverse and, if need be, panic and use full reverse. You set no reverse in the parameters for calculations. Did I? Oh yes, I did, you're right. Ah, well spotted. Let's see. Let's see what difference that'll make. I mean, it hasn't made any difference to the brake settings because I guess the brakes are applied automatically to work with the reverse thrust and give you a set rate of deceleration. I think.
Linz traffic, lining up runway 26, 71405.
I'm just going to switch between them and see if I can notice any difference. Maximum landing weight, you'd have thought it might have make a difference to that. No, everything seems to be staying the same. Hello Assassin YouTube, welcome to the stream. And hello Ndiaye. Sorry if I've mispronounced your name. Ugh, what am I doing with my views? That's what I wanted to do. So we're over Austria now, just overhead more or less, Linz. May even be able to look down and see Linz. Yes, I think this is it really. That's Linz. Obviously it's not going to look as good as MSFS, that's fine. And we're going to be heading down southeast in between Vienna and Graz and then entering Hungary, which I don't actually remember mentioning when I was showing you our route earlier on, but anyway, we're going to be flying over Hungary. Ah, duty-free announcement, very nice. Barely audible, but it's there. Oh, really? Where? Which town are you in, Simon? I'm sure you told me, but I forgot. Actually, maybe not. I feel I knew you were in Austria. Weidhofen an der Ybbs? Is that where you're from? Seems unlikely. There are a lot of small towns around here. It's a little way off, actually. Hagberg? Perhaps? It's very pretty around here anyway, isn't it? Alps are looking pretty good, even in P3D. Who would have thought it? It's quite nice being able to see an interior through these windows, isn't it? Although, to be fair, the MSFS Airbus does also have some kind of parallax-based interior, I think, which looks quite nice from outside. So if anyone hasn't yet subscribed, do please click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button while you're down there. It'd be very much appreciated. It's very far to the right. Oh, okay. Bregenz is the closest city next to you. Well, this is where we went on Marcus's Lips of Stuttgart tour, wasn't it? Don't know if we actually saw Bregenz, but certainly saw a lot of Lake Constance. Yes, still alive, Castle. Welcome back. Yeah, the planes only tried to kill us twice, so it's not too bad. No, it's a bit misty, isn't it? It's a bit misty. Trying to find it on the map. Oh yes, yeah, that is a very, very long way. That really is the western tip, isn't it? Yeah, I think we did go to Bregenz. I'm sure we saw the eastern part of Lake Constance. Yeah, it was a fantastic tour. It really was. He did a great job, old Marcus. You're scared to fly with helicopter? Honestly, the Airbus helicopter we flew, about half an hour's practice, you'll have the basics down pat. I can't land the things properly, but I can't recommend it highly enough. It's so much fun and so good for sightseeing. Because he was trying to persuade me for a very, very long time to try this helicopter. A lot of people were, and I was like, nah, I don't like helicopters. But yeah, I'm so pleased I tried it, and you should give it a go. Marcus is already working on another tour for us, you know, over the Alps. Don't know which bit of the Alps exactly. But yeah, he's keen to follow it up, and I'm really pleased he is. Yeah, if you don't listen to me, listen to Mark. Yeah, indeed, indeed. And now we've got these new terrain meshes of Austria and Switzerland. It should be even more impressive, I think. Although, look, I mean, the Alps are looking pretty sweet in this sim. Excuse me yawning if you can hear it. Absolutely zonked. I don't know why. Oh, we've got a message. I guess that'll be our gate. Stand Alpha 9. Well, the real flight parked at Charlie 4, but we'll see. We've got ATC online, so it's down to them, really. Do I like more Airbus or Boeing? I like short-haul Airbus more and long-haul Boeing more. So I like the A320 more than the 737, but I prefer the 777 to the Airbus A330 or 40. Jack, hello! I'm glad you could catch a bit of it as well. Nice to have you here. Yeah, you've missed a bit of excitement with the plane stalling twice, or getting very close to stalling twice, and we don't really know why. Once on takeoff, once as we were approaching our cruising altitude. A bit of a mystery, but other than that, it's all gone pretty well so far. I don't know what a Grandel is. P3 as well as X-Plane, those sims aren't looking bad at all. Yeah, no, they're not. It's true. It's true. Bit of tweaking, and yeah, you're away. But MSFS has spoilt us, it's true. Sounds like your flight. Yeah, well, this is my first flight in the A321. I've flown the A320 quite a lot. I've flown the A319 quite a lot, but never the A321. So I think it might be a special feature. It just likes to stall. Ah, interesting, Hiriska. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. There's just something more exciting about the big Boeings than the big Airbuses, I think. God knows why. Right, I'm going to take a 3-minute break to nip to the loo and get some water, but I will see you very shortly. Ian, welcome back, welcome back. I have flown to Firenze, Manu. I have flown there. There's a problem with the scenery, in that there's a problem with the runway. So until they fix that, I probably won't be going back, I don't think. Yes, Matt, I am. I'm doing Farnborough to Bastia Preta tomorrow. Hello, Tim. Welcome. Welcome. How do you know Jenny? I suppose through YouTube. Nice to have you here. Well, I mean, in MSFS, the cost index in the A320 doesn't make any difference to anything anyway, I don't think. Yeah, so Lockheed Martin bought the rights to the old Microsoft Flight Sim X code and developed it as a professional sort of training platform sort of thing. Yeah, she's good. She's good. Good to have around, is Jenny. Most of the time. See, that's quite high for an A320. How fast are you going in? What's your Mach number, Mark? I can't find either of you on VATSIM for some reason. I've got you on Valenta though. So you've got 486 knots ground speed. I've got 493, so that's not too different. What's Ben doing? 516. It's closer to you. Curious. Your ground speed is 488, yeah. I just wondered what Mach it's given you. Whether it's like the weather that's different or what. Yeah. We've got a 43 knot tailwind as well. I don't know what MSFS is giving you. I think it was even higher earlier on, actually, if I remember rightly. He flies in the States anyway, Matt. Mach 7.8 and a 36 knot tailwind. Okay, so slightly less of a tailwind. Same Mach number then. Yeah, so it must be a discrepancy in the weather, I think. It's my gut feeling. How are things going with you anyway, Tim? I haven't spoken to you for a while. Yeah, I think my tailwind was stronger further back. Hello Perichai, welcome to the stream. How's life in Dubai? So we're not too far off contacting Belgrade Centre now, I don't think. On 123.77, let's get that tuned in ready. Pretty hot. Nice. Nice. I'd love a little bit of warm weather here. We had a little taste of summer a few weeks back, but it's been proper miserable for the last week and a bit. Rainy, grey, 13 degrees. Right, I think we need some slightly more upbeat music for a little bit. This is nice, but I'm tired. Have a bit of retro jazz. So we are, as you can see, just under 80 miles from our top of descent. And I would imagine we might actually be in Belgrade's airspace by then. Maybe not quite. So I'll give you a little look here for the sake of variety. So we're well over Hungary now, rapidly approaching the border. And yeah, I still can't work out how to drag this map around. I would have thought there must be a way, but I mean, I've only got 3 mouse buttons and none of them are doing it, so maybe not. You were hot on the east coast of the US. Nice, nice, good to hear. Was introduced to my channel by the 787 long haul flight. Oh god, that was ages ago. That was ages ago. You've been around for a while then. And how are you finding it? Is it meeting your expectations? It's nice with a few cucumbers on your eyes. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, interesting. Interesting reminiscences here. It does have a bit of sort of 50s, 60s movie soundtrack vibe. It's true. And Sticky Wickets. I've heard of Sticky Wickets, I think. Good evening, Danny. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, it's very nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Thank you. So chart-wise, we're not following a star. So really, we've got everything we need, I think. Just going to have a quick look at the minimum safe altitudes. It looks like we can come down to 3,300 along our arrival route. It's a pity that Navigraph doesn't show you the minimum safe. Oh no, it does, tell a lie. Yeah, so we're good to at least 4,000 where we are now, and then 3,300 in the next sector once we cross into Serbia. And we want to be intercepting the... not intercepting, but starting the final on our RMP approach at 3,100 feet. So 4,000 by Vizok. A lot of waypoints not being named after Babbitt, which I find odd. Rigmu Tadam Bulbu. And Belgrade Centre's asking me to contact them. 123.77. Belgrade Centre, good evening. Wizgo 2043 at flight level 350, inbound Babbitt.
Wizgo 2043, good evening. Belgrade radar identified, direct Rigmu, expect Rigmu 2 Charlie, arrival for ILS approach runway 30.
Direct to Rigmu, and we'll expect Rigmu 2 Charlie, arrival for ILS runway 30, Wizgo 2043. Okay, so we're getting the ILS.
Wizgo 2043, we enable direct Papa Alpha, advice ready for descent.
Say again, direct to for Wizgo 2043?
Wizgo 2043, direct Papa Alpha, advice when ready for descent.
Roger, direct Papa Alpha, and we'll advise when ready for descent, Wizgo 2043. Okay, so direct to Papa Alpha. And we'll start our descent anytime now. So that was all very sudden, a very sudden change from what we were expecting. Always makes it exciting. Belgrade Centre, Wizgo 2043 is ready for descent.
Wizgo 2043, descent flight level 150.
Descent flight level 150, Wizgo 2043. I bet he's given me the ILS rather than the RNAV because I put MSFS in the comments. Oh, I didn't put it, I forgot to remove it. And obviously everyone who's been controlling for a little while will know that MSFS can't do proper RNAV arrivals. Dingo, hello, hello. How are you doing? Sorry, I've missed a lot of chat talking to ATC there. Just texted the approach and he told me we can expect it. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Simon. I wish I'd read that a minute ago. I know nothing about New Jersey. You've been binge watching a lot of my older streams for the past 2 weeks. Oh, good. I'm glad you're there. Glad you're enjoying them. Is it Parachai? I'm guessing it's Parachai rather than Parachai, which is what I've been calling it. But let me know anyway. Papa Alpha is an NDB. Cool. Thank you. Presumed it would be. So we are descending very nicely now on our VNAV path. I'm going to check the approach and I'm going to get the right charts up as well. Bear with me a minute. So it's very similar to the RNAV approach, except that we are doing essentially a right downwind rather than a left downwind. Okay, let's get the chart up. Too many lines on my iPad, it's all very confusing. Okay, 109.9, let's just check out tuning. 109.9, auto-tuned, beautiful. And as you can see, we are a little bit fast and a little bit high, so we're just going to introduce a little bit of speed brake to slow us down. Make sure we stick to our path. Oh good, my speed brake lever isn't working either. What? What? Right, okay. So my throttle assignments, my throttle quadrant assignments have gone to pot. That's what's happened. I don't know why. They were working this morning, now they're not. So Ben, I think you were right. It's something's been assigned to something. I don't know what. To what? Oh, I'm going to go back to MSFS. I'm going to leave this sim alone for a while, I think. So we're in toga lock, so we need to cancel that. Oh, it is Parache. Right, cool. What is my speed brake lever doing? And now we're going crazy fast. Right. So we're too fast and too high, and it's not my fault because it was all going fine. Circus feeling, really? Actually, talking of the music, I think it's time to end it because I need to concentrate. Just fade that out. We're doing the ILS 30. And he gave me the Rigma 2 Charlie. Yeah, Rigma 2 Charlie, ILS 30, and he gave me a direct to Papa Alpha NDB. Oh, you're from India and live in Dubai, right. You're really not loving the clouds compared to my FS 2020 streams. No, me neither, Matt. Me neither. What's our temperatures like? -40, -36. Right, we'll put some anti-ice on.
Belgrade Radar, good evening, Wisco 1860 with your flight level 330 inbound Babit.
Wisco 1860, dobro večer, Belgrade Radar identified, direct Rigmu, expect Rigmu to Charlie arrival for runway 30.
Direct to Rigmu and expecting the Rigmu to Charlie arrival for runway 30, Wisco 1860.
Okay, we're back on track.
Wizgo 2043, contact Belgrade radar frequency 133.1. Bye-bye.
133.1 for Wizgo 2043. Thanks for the service. Bye-bye.
Wizgo 1860 from present position, direct Papa Alpha, when ready descend flight level 150.
Direct Papa Alpha and when ready descend flight level, can you repeat that please for Wizgo 1860?
Belgrade radar, Wizgo 2043 at descending through flight level 203 for flight level 150, direct Papa Alpha.
Lufthansa 813, flight heading 080.
Fly heading 080, Lufthansa 813.
Wizgo 2043, good evening, Belgrade radar identified. Continue descent 7,000 feet, QNH 1016, transition level 110.
Continue descent 7,000 feet. Say again, QNH and transition level, Wizgo 2043.
QNH 1016, transition level 110.
QNH 1016 and transition level 110, Wizgo 2043, thank you. Okay, so we can continue down to 7,000. We can set local pressure because we've been cleared to an altitude rather than a transition, rather than a flight level. So 1016 in there, and in there. Reduce our range so we've got a better idea of what's going on down here. And everything seems to be okay, which is nice. Why no enhanced atmosphere? It's because the clouds keep disappearing for me, Roland. So first of all, I don't get as accurate a depiction of weather, and secondly, although it looks quite nice, last night I was flying with it on, and I was in really poor visibility, and it was all going very well, and then all of a sudden it was clear. So I don't know what's going on with that. I think it's not just me, but I think other people have got it working, so yeah, I'm a bit confused by the whole thing.
Lufthansa 813, do you have runway?
Yeah, Wizgo 2043. Wizgo
Negative,
is
not,
the
yet.
call sign for Wizzair UK.
And I see the river, but visibility is kind of shit right now. But still, we're going for visual.
Roger, Lufthansa 813, if you have the river in sight, you can follow the river and descend visually to, let's say, 2,000 feet for now.
Affirmative, we will
Sorry, Maxwell.
Lufthansa 813, descending now to far.
It's not impressed me this evening, I have to say. Yeah, exactly, yeah, like Easy and Top Swiss, yeah, exactly that. Or EZS, I don't know what EJU is. That was some ATC chatting. I tell you what, you wouldn't get away with that at Gatwick. Ah, Alpine. What's Alpine? Such a noob. I don't know what these things are. Oh, EasyJet Europe, yeah, Alpine. Right, there we are. You're still doubting whether to use it or not? Yeah. The lighting is better. The clouds, if you have a decent cloud add-on, sometimes look better, sometimes look worse, I think. It's nice to have volumetric clouds, but sometimes they just look a bit blurry and odd. In my limited experience of EA.
Lufthansa 813, you can fly visually heading 360 to intercept final.
I'm just turning now, Lufthansa 813.
I'm curious about this guy doing a visual approach with weather like this. Unless he's at a different airport, he might. No, because we're on Belgrade approach, aren't we? They would, Jenny, they would. Hello, Raoul, welcome to the stream, how are you? Now, it is, Roland, I've got a whole different story about Rex Skyforce 3D. If you do long flights in it, in the PMDG 747, I don't know about other aircraft, it can just totally ruin everything and freeze all your cockpit screens, and I've had a lot of trouble with it, so I stopped using it. Welcome back, Manu. It's prepared, Raul.
France 813, contact Belgrade Tower, 1 bye bye.
Switching the tower, thank you, bye bye.
So, broken at 4,000 feet, that's the cloud level. And rain. But it sounded like he was asking for a visual approach when he was in the cloud, which is the odd thing. What actually is the photogrammetry scenery? So the photogrammetry scenery are the buildings that you get in certain cities, which are three-dimensional, and as opposed to autogen, which is sort of generic buildings, quite good generic buildings, but still generic buildings. Photogrammetry is like what you see when you go to 3D view in Bing Maps or Google Maps. So they've actually photographed somehow all of the buildings. It is difficult what to use for weather. Yeah, it is. It is, I know. No, it's not for Android, it's for Windows, right? So at the moment I'm using ENVTEX and ASCA and Active Sky P3D.
Please go 2043, descend 5,000 feet.
Descend 5,000 feet, Wisco 2043. Oh, thank you, Raul. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Sounds like rain, but I see no rain because we are above the clouds, which is curious. Yeah, 555 WMK.
2043 after Bravo Echo 314 Tupco next.
After Bravo Echo 3141 Tupco next, Wizgo 2043.
Correct, and Wizgo 2043 descend 3,200 feet.
Descend 3,200 feet, Wizgo 2043. Right, so we passed that. There's Tupco. And Wizgo 2043 confirmed direct Tupco now.
Pay from Wizgo 2043 direct Tupco, clear ILS30, report fully established.
Direct Tupco, cleared ILS30 and will report established, Wizgo 2043, thank you. Okay, let's get some flaps out. So, those of you who weren't here at the beginning, neither my throttle quadrant nor my keyboard shortcuts are doing anything. How are we overspeed? Oh Christ, yeah, it hasn't slowed us down. Right, forms. Let's activate the approach mode. I'm so used to my co-pilot dealing with all this stuff. Weather is accurate, confirm that it's raining. Yeah, it's been the same here. Oh, that's exciting, Dingo. You did, V. Welcome. Excellent timing. Okay, now it's saying we're going to stall if we go slower, but we're not at the green dot speed. So what's that about, and what am I supposed to do with that information? Okay, we'll arm the approach mode. Topcoat means silly, does it? That's interesting. Okay, so we're intercepting both localizer and glide slope, so we will go flaps 2 and gear down. Belgrade radar, Wizgo 2043, fully established, ILS 30.
2000. Wizgo 2043, contact Belgrade Tower 118.1, bye bye.
Belgrade Tower on 118.1, thank you for the ATC, bye bye.
Thank you for your flight, yeah.
Oh, he's nice. Belgrade Tower, Wizgo 2043. Good evening, established on final runway 30.
Wizgo 2043, Belgrade Tower, good very evening, runway 30, clear to land, wind is 270 degrees 9 knots, and please vacate via Bravo at the end.
Clear to land runway 30 and we'll vacate via Bravo, Wizgo 2043. Okay, so we've got flaps full. Now landing lights on. Something else that I'm used to the co-pilot dealing with. Okay. Landing no blue. Should be okay. Should be okay. It's almost like the weight isn't updating in the MCD, like it's showing a takeoff weight stall speed. Yes, you might be right there, Matthew. That would make sense. Thank you, Periche. I'll speak to you on the ground, all of you. I'll concentrate for now. So we want to roll all the way to the end of the runway.
500.
First ever landing in the A321, very exciting.
400.
Yeah, because we're just above our stall speed, aren't we? It's can't
300. Be 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
So we use idle reverse. Welcome to Belgrade, everybody. It's not the last yet. 60 knots. But we want to keep going right down to the end. Wasn't bad, was it? Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. No, it was within the touchdown zone, I think, Amy. I think. It's true, my chances with Ryanair have been well and truly blown. I'm using my twist axis, Ian. That should tell you all you need to know about my experience with the rudder pedals. But yeah, it is because of my wooden floor. I've ordered some cups for my chair, so that I can stop rolling around, and then I'm sure I'll enjoy them a lot more. Yeah, it's very rattly, it's true. Right, I will get the plane cleaned up. This is where it'd be really nice if my if I had a way of doing it that didn't involve looking down here. Okay, flaps up, spoilers disarmed, landing lights off, strobe light off, nose light to taxi, start the APU. Belgrade Tower, Wizgo 2043, clear of runway.
Wizgo 2043, welcome to Belgrade, taxi stand number Alpha 2.
Taxi stand Alpha 2, Wizgo 2043, thank you. Right, Alpha 2. This is where I need to taxi and look at a chart. You're still getting used to them. Oh. Why am I getting a ding from the cabin? It better not be telling me it's secure for landing. No, you don't want to say anything. Okay, Alpha 2 then, Alpha 2. Okay. So we're going to turn right onto Golf, and then it's going to be the second stand-in on the right. And then hopefully we'll be able to watch some other people land. Ooh, who's that? Someone in a little plane over there. Nice. Hello, whoever you are. I still find it hard to steer with the nose wheel steering. Anti-ice off in a minute, Caffel. It could still get icy.
Yankee Oscar Echo, you are cleared for your Sierra flight not above 3,000 feet. Runway 30.
Right on Golf, thank you, cargo guy. Yeah. Is this Golf? I think this might be Golf. Yes, it is. Big sign saying Golf.
Via flight plan.
I didn't miss it.
Sierra next, climbing not about 3,000 feet, runway 30, and this squawk 7,000, Yankee from Delta Oscar.
This is Golf here, no?
And Yankee Oscar Echo, runway 30, clear for takeoff, wind.
Caffel, ye of little faith. As if I'd go the wrong way at an airport.
Roger, runway 30, clear for takeoff, and we will report Sierra Yankee from Delta Oscar. Thank you, sir.
Anti-ice off. And started the APU. There's Alpha 1. Turn the nose light off. And here's Alpha 2. Ooh, we've got working VDGS from what I can see. The wipers are actually clearing the windscreen. They don't have a huge range of movement. Oh no, we've got a non-working VGDS and a marshaller buried in the terminal building on a step ladder. Oh well, we'll do it the MSFS way and just guess. And we'll shift it forward a little bit. And then hopefully we'll be able to go and have a look at the others landing. That looks good to me. APU's available. So we'll turn on the APU bleed, turn off the engines, turn off the seatbelt sign, turn off the beacon light, turn off the windscreen wipers. And we'll connect the jetway, which is doing automatically. That's nice. So hopefully deboarding will now start. So what was that turn? What turn? I don't know. All I know is I went the right way, Caffel. You think the rate on P3D only ever goes in one direction? Oh really? It's hard to say. Hard to say. Cool, so deboarding is underway. And let's have a quick look at VATSIM and see where everyone else is.
Engine from Delta Oscar Echo passing Sierra Point 1800 feet, climbing 3000.
Well, there's a few people not far. In fact, everyone's not far off. So yeah, we should be able to have a little look. We'll get the little dude out. No stupid logbook thing, that's my favourite thing about P3D. He's there because it's raining, yeah. Yes, I think that's for the best, Caffel. Right, now then, the next question is, can I make my little man go to the runway?
Thank you, Oscar Echo, Roger, proceed Yakov, then altitude 1,000 feet.
Oh, this is what happens when I...
Roger, proceeding to Yakov and descending 1,000 feet, Yankee Uniform Delta Oscar Echo.
Right, so yeah, so that's that ruined as well.
Hello, good evening, Wisco 1860, with you established on the ILS, runway 30.
Basically, I've just gone into slew mode to try and get this man to the end of the runway, and it just went mad, which is what it used to do before I fixed it. So I honestly don't know what's going on with this sim this evening, but it's driving me mad. Now I have to try and find the airport. Do you work there, cargo guy? I guess that would make sense given your name. Are you any good at locating it? But there's no way of getting this avatar back to the plane. Alright, I'm going to stop here. Now tell me which way to go, cargo guy. If you can give me a heading, that would be even better, because I can see headings. 10 on the ILS, yeah. Well, we're getting to see a bit of downtown Belgrade anyway, that's nice. 180, okay. So up this way.
Engine from Delta Oscar Echo passing Yakov Point, descending 1,000 feet, now passing to
I can't even see what my heading is.
Thank you, Oscar
It's
Echo,
218.
Roger, proceed Sierra and orbit
320.
over Sierra.
What? Heading 320, right?
Proceeding to Sierra and starting orbit over Sierra, Yankee from Delta Oscar.
Yeah, the guy doesn't do any... There should just be a right 90 degrees. Okay. And I guess that you meant that a little bit before. So somewhere over here. Oh, I can hear planes.
Wisco 1860, can you please, there's a General Aviation Cessna 172 1,000
speed at your 10 o'clock, 5 mile. Please report aircraft in sight.
It's better than K for now.
We have the aircraft inside, Wisco 1860. Yankee Oscar Echo,
I still can't see the airport.
A 2-mile final in sight.
Traffic inside, Yankee Alpha Delta Oscar.
I realise it's very hard to direct me when there's a lag on the stream. This is the best part of the whole flight. Good. So why, when I press Y, does that happen? East. Okay, east. This way's east. There it is. Did you see it? Have I gone over it?
Yankee Oscar Echo orbit to the right at Sierra, and then exit the orbit and proceed.
Not now.
Papa.
Roger, starting on the orbit tower Sierra to the right.
Okay,
and,
I think maybe I give up. Let's have a quick look at Google Maps, see if I can work it out for myself.
Yankee Oscar Echo, please again.
Yankee Oscar Echo, we are starting descent, correction orbit to the right, and we would like make one touch and go for runway 30 and continue via flight plan if possible.
Press pause, activate slew, move all the... That's a good tip,
Yankee
Matthew.
Oscar
That's
Echo, Roger, join.
Okay, so I see this island on the map.
Runway 30.
I think.
Roger, joining downwind runway 30.
And from this island we want to go west. I think we want to go... Oh no, because the river's going west. Yeah, I guess we do want... Oh, follow the river, okay.
1860, welcome to Belgrade. Taxi stand Alpha 3.
Right, so I'm going along the river.
Stand Alpha 3.
It should be on the left of the river, right? It should be over here somewhere.
Yankee Oscar Echo, join final runway 30.
Confirm joining base runway 30.
Yankee Oscar Echo, negative, join final runway 30.
Roger, join base and final, we'll call you on a 5 mile. Yankee Oscar Echo.
Where is it in relation to this stadium? Right of the river, is it? Okay. So we're back at the river, and it's on the right. Go straight, okay. Straight, still? Straight.
Yankee Oscar Echo, final 30, runway inside, touch and go.
Yankee Oscar Echo, Roger, clear touch and go, runway 30, wind 270 degrees 9 knots after departure, proceed direct Papa.
Roger, clear touch and go, runway 30, copy the wind.
I mean, the escape key...
Proceed direct Papa, Yankee Oscar Echo.
No, there's no way of just getting back to your aircraft. I don't know why. You have to be near it.
69 fully established, ALS runway 30.
Yeah, it was blowy. It was blowy.
2369 Belgrade Tower, good very evening, runway 30, continue approach, number 1, wind 270 degrees 9.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give up on this. I can't find it.
Continue approach, number 1, easy 2369.
Let's go back to this island. Right, which direction do I go from here? Give me a heading. To me it looks like it's west of here. I'm over Papa Alpha now, okay. So really I want to be looking at my charts then. I can't. Okay, there's Papa Alpha. Right, okay. So from Papa Alpha, it's sort of a heading of, let's try 260. I wish this passenger boarding message would move so I could actually see. So it should be in this direction.
Tower, good evening. Wizzair 33 Alpha Foxtrot, fully established ILS.
Okay, west of the island beyond the city buildings. Okay, that's where I'm
Alpha
pointing.
Foxtrot, Belgrade Tower, good very evening, runway 30, continue approach.
There it is.
Wind is 27.
There it is.
270 degrees 9 and
Hallelujah. Oh, the screen's black now, is it? Marvellous.
Continue approach with number 2 for the from runway 30. Thanks, Wizzair 33 Alpha Foxtrot.
There we are. Okay, now we can watch some landings. Who's this then? Ben? Is that Ben? Someone's coming in. So I'll have a look at Volanta, see what that can tell me. No, I think this is Mark first, I think. Yeah, Mark's first, right. Bonus content is awesome. Oh god, honestly, this sim. Is it black again? No, I think you're behind, Ian. You must have paused it or something. It's working again now.
Yankee Oscar Echo, report intentions.
After Bravo, we will back to Papa and expect for landing for runway 30.
Ah, very nice, Cerebellum.
Yankee Oscar Echo, roger that, proceed Bravo and report Bravo.
Roger, proceeding Bravo and requesting altitude
51 is easier to find, yeah. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Here he comes.
Yankee Oscar Echo.
Now, P3D is showing this as bouncing multiple times, but I don't think he did because he lowered the nose and I think that was probably a good landing.
Say hello to the Mr. Luke.
yeah. Wingtip vortices would be, the final straw. Looking forward to tomorrow's flight. Me too, Matt. Me too. I'm glad you found it fun, Cargo Guy. So we'll let Mark taxi off. And have we missed Simon? Did I miss Simon? Can't remember where he was in relation to the others. The rest of us, I should say. Ben's on final now, I think. Oh no, Simon is behind Ben, I think. Not entirely sure, but anyway. We'll see who turns out.
Wizzair 30 Alpha Foxtrot, runway 30, clear land.
Good land 30, 33 Alpha Foxtrot, thanks.
EC2369, welcome to Belgrade taxi stand number Alpha 4.
Taxi stand Alpha 4, EC2369, thank you.
Hope to see the landing tomorrow. Ah, you won't be here for the whole thing, Jenny, no? I suppose it is a bit early your time. Yeah. You're next to me at the stand already. Alright. Sorry I missed you. You probably will have noticed the heartache I had just getting my little guy going. Yeah, so I honestly thought I'd fixed that thing with the slew mode, but no. I thought I'd fixed a lot of things, and no. More things broke. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into MSFS again tomorrow, I won't lie. Particularly the CJ4.
Thank you from Delta Oscar Echo passing Bravo Point Papa next.
Thank you, Oscar Echo, Roger, proceed Papa and orbit over Papa.
Bad luck, Jenny. It's not ideal. I've done enough of it this week to know it's not for me.
Roger, proceeding to Papa and joining orbit our Papa, descending 1000 feet.
Flight station calling not Yankee Delta Oscar Echo, say again?
No, I don't fly the longitude map. I don't fly it because it doesn't fly very realistically. Here's Ben.
Last station calling, say again?
You want to be retired, Simmer? Yeah, me too. I'm so ready to retire.
Air France 3 Foxtrot Romeo Belgrade Tower River evening runway 30 continue.
That also looked like a very nice landing.
Continue approaching is number 1 north.
Right, let's make our way back to the back to our plane. Say hello to Simon. And to Mark, who's just taxied in from the looks of things. Too many white planes. What's going on with my model matching? It's no good. It's no good at all. We're getting up your Behringer X-Touch Mini tomorrow. Oh, nice. Nice. I've never heard of that. In MSFS, the 747 and 787 don't fly particularly well, but there are some mods which make them fly a bit better. It was 265, Kaffel. 265. Which I'll accept for a very first A321 landing.
Runway 30 circulates land Air France 36 runway.
God, Belgrade's getting really busy.
Let's stand up for 5, yourself, thank you.
Yeah. Longer, heavier. Plus, I mean, I flew the A320 winglet sharklets yesterday, and I really crunched that down. So it's also just a difference in the sims. You know, they feel completely different to the fly-by-wire. On the one hand, they're a lot more stable, and P3D does make you feel a bit like you're flying on rails. Point it in the right direction, it will go. But on the other hand, they seem a lot easier to make float with the same amount of flare. So it's not ideal flying the same aircraft in two sims, and because you get used to it and then it throws you off completely, having a different flight model. Yeah, well done, Mark. That seemed like a good landing from what I saw of it. Do you have scenery for Belgrade? What I'd really like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, GSX is awesome as it is, but wouldn't it be good if you could see GSX in operation on the other aircraft on VATSIM? Jordan Aviation, interesting. Right, we'll let Ben taxi in. Admire the airport a little more. This is an Orbex scenery, and it's really quite nice, I think. By P3D standards, obs. No scenery for Belgrade. No. Just call it an accurate landing to ensure landing. Yeah, exactly. Slippery runway. You want you want tyres on tarmac, right? You got to go, Jack. No worries, no problem at all. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I often think that the streams I enjoy the least are the ones that people watching enjoy the most. No, it's been good. It's just been a little bit stressful at times. But yeah, thanks for coming, and see you soon, I hope. I don't think it is possible, Careful. No, I don't think so. Everyone else is a generic A320, even with the new model matching that replaced my not the best model matching. Well, I'm disappointed to hear that. Where will I fly the CJ4 tomorrow? I'm going to be flying from Farnborough to Bastia Paretta in Corsica. And I'll be setting off same time as for this stream. So 1800 Zulu. It will, Jenny. Where's he gone? Why can't I see Ben anymore? 303. Yeah, again, slippery runway. Get the wheels down. Maybe he's already texted to one of these stands and I've missed him. He's certainly not on the runway. Oh, unless that's him. Right? No, that's the Air France, isn't it? Yeah, who's showing us an Air France, interestingly. Right, I'm very confused as to what's going on now. Ben, where are you? He's probably on a stand. Right, let's have a quick look at Volanta. See if that can give us any clues. Volanta's not showing me a single aircraft, so that's helpful. Oh, you're on the far side of the easy. Oh yeah, must have done. Oh, you're quicker taxiing than I thought. Anyway, welcome to Belgrade, everyone, and thank you, you three, for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed it. You flew into the other Corsica airport a few days ago. Pretty interesting approach. Yeah, there's a tricky one. There are like 3 airports, and one of them is particularly tricky, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I've only ever flown to Bastia, I think. I'll just say thank you to the nice controller, man.
Thank you, Oscar Echo. Join final runway 30.
Once this guy's
Join final runway 30.
Nice,
Tower runway 30, vacant by Bravo.
I just wait for a gap in the comms.
Air France,
You flew into EGGW.
Romeo.
To Belgrade, taxi stand Alpha 1.
Taxi stand Alpha 1, Air France, 3 Romeo.
Belgrade Tower, Wizgo 2043, disconnecting now, but thank you very much for the ATC, it's been great.
Thank you for flying, goodbye. Right, EasyJet is letting people out through the windscreen. I hadn't noticed that.
Air France 1660.
That's good service though, isn't it? Just out the cockpit window straight into the terminal.
Continue approach number 2. Wind is 280.
Cool. Right, I'm going to call it a night there. Thank you all for watching. Particular thanks once again to those of you who came along for the ride. And also to Milos and Simon for your donations. Very kind of you. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed and given this a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you hopefully tomorrow in the CJ4, if not very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
369 disconnecting now. Thank you for your help.
Yankee Oscar Echo runway 30, clear to land, wind is 280 degrees, 9
30 Yankee Oscar Echo.
Easy 23.